thought you work out your lower legs.
Who are you talking to?
Both of you.
Both of us.
Especially you.
But it's not lower leg now, it's foot.
Like the lowest you could work is probably like calves, to be honest. Or like if you do like.
You want me to keep going like this?
But by playing football steady, you work well. Yeah, you don't work it out like that. Yeah.
So Jan, Emina does not work out. Do not work out. Sorry.
They play ball. He plays basketball. This one plays football.
So y'all don't do strength training? Y'all don't work out the arm?
The Lord is my strength.
So I never like.
Backyard bands.
It's that good shit.
There's a TikTok with the horse.
That was giving bombastic side eye.
Like he dropped his head from down here. Was like.
So that's the bombastic side eye. Actually, just thought it was
It's the sound. There's a sound. So
yeah, there's
bombastic side eye.
Yeah.
The one I love is the Bernard.
Brother Bernard. Hey, bro, that's my favorite sound. That's my favorite sound.
That's how you know we have different For You pages.
That was with me and Shamsi on a different TikTok.
Because I recognize what she said, but I don't know what you're talking about.
But we get the bombastic side eye too.
Yeah,
we get everything.
Yeah, because that's like mainstream. Like that's everybody.
Brother Bernard is everybody. You need to get on the vibe.
No, like it's like there's a separation of likes, right? Like there's different videos with different kinds of likes. Brother Bernard is probably like 41.9 thousand.
No, you have to find Brother Bernard.
Where is he from?
I know this.
You know.
So Shamsi just you.
I need to listen to it now.
No, Shamsi definitely knows this.
Oh, I remember.
They always use this sound when anybody's messing up. So he's like, you just know.
You know what it was? Whenever some people say like a TikTok song, they don't ever like say it the same way.
So like I never recognized it when they said
Amina. They would be like Bernard. You gotta high pitch it. You gotta. Brother Bernard, come on.
Ladies and gentlemen.
So that was the difference between you and the
That's the difference, man. Giving you bombastic side eye. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. This is the #1 comedy podcast. I said that with my chest. It is Backyard Bands. I'm in the building. We're all in the building. I've got my nearest and dearest of friends, plus a few special people. Ladies and gentlemen, I am your humble and gracious host. I go by the name Mr. Dre. Vibes Minister, talk to him.
Yeah. We're back here at this Ministry of Vibes. Is your Vibes Minister, Emina, aka Da Free Eagle, aka Triple E, aka the Patrician Eagle, aka you know what is popping. Let's get it popping.
Pop. Ladies and gentlemen, we're joined by the powerhouse of the podcast.
What's up? It's your girl Shamsi, aka Ton Amour.
Wait, let's run it back.
You missed it.
No, we cannot miss it. We cannot miss it.
I cannot redo this.
We'll let's remix. Let's do another one. Let's do it. Cue us in again.
Ladies and gentlemen, indulge us. It's your powerhouse of the podcast.
What's up? It's your girl Shamsi, aka Ton Amour. So whatever was on your phone was too important.
No, it's not too important.
It was important enough for you to miss the cue.
It was not too important. Yes,
ladies and gentlemen, we are joined by a special neighbor who was actually literally in the same city, in the more affluent part of the city.
The rich part.
The rich part. Ladies and gentlemen, when I said
wait, is she? I thought she's in the ends of the crackheads.
Nah, bro. Like it's like a refined.
He got lost. For him to get lost.
It's like a refined side of the city.
The prettier side.
The prettier side.
Trust me.
That we don't know about.
Yeah, that we don't know about.
When you walk outside, it's billions.
You are all more than welcome to come and see the prettier side.
And now we're good. You do not hear when you walk outside these buildings.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're joined by a friend of the show, Mia. How you doing?
Hello, everyone. This is so exciting. This is Backyard Bands.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah.
The one and only.
Yeah, the one and only. Yeah.
So they got all of those e-scooters around your ends, is it?
Oh.
You haven't seen them? Have you tried to ride them?
You mean the scooters?
The e-scooters.
Why do you call them e-scooters?
Yeah, that's electric. You
got them sound like they're from 2045. We're riding e-scooters.
Yeah.
But yes, I have. I kind of say they're dangerous because I'm used to them being ridden on like the sidewalks and stuff, but you have to ride them in the road, and it's like,
Yeah, because they are technically motorized in Ontario.
yeah, and they have
That's tough.
So you can't do it on the sidewalk.
yeah, and they like now they can tell if you're on the sidewalk. They tell you you're in a no riding zone. Get off. And, like,
Wow.
you
The
turn
scooter
off.
tells you that.
Yeah, and like they power down and everything.
So they are in 2045.
See? Oh, that's why, because I actually heard, like, I think almost more than a week ago, someone had an accident. On
The
it.
e-scooter.
Yeah.
In
So,
Toronto, you get a ticket for it if you don't have a license.
You need a
Wait, you
license.
need a license?
supposed to be-
In Toronto.
You're supposed to be 16 plus, to be honest.
oh,
So it's different for different cities.
Yeah.
But in Toronto, it's
Toronto.
treated like a motorcycle.
yeah. So,
So
you need a
like
license.
a motorcycle
Yeah.
license, or you
Yeah.
need the scooter license.
You need a motorcycle license.
You need a motorcycle.
It's the scooter. It's the scooter
You need
license.
an M1
Yeah.
and an M2 to ride scooter.
So you can
Hey.
be fine technically. If they
Thank
find
God
you.
I did it before we needed all this. I'm not doing it again.
No, it's
So yeah, technically.
no. I'm actually terrified because you know everybody has to put on helmets, right? Because you're in the road, right? But I'm
Yeah.
scared that the other side would cause a spread of a certain species. You know, like you put it on your head, you take it off after you're done. I'm the next passerby. I put it on.
Lice.
I sweat.
Yeah.
Put it off. You put it on.
Yeah.
You sweat even more, and then like. it's
So
just
from what
building.
you know, the funny thing, I actually read an article that they released to educate people. It was like top 5 things about the new e-scooters in Oshawa, right? So one of it is if you're under 16, you have to wear the helmet.
But if you're over,
If you're over 16, you
You're
have the
encouraged.
option. You are encouraged to. But yeah, but I think that's a bombastic side eye, because if you have an accident, because once you're on it, right,
Yeah.
you are covered by the insurance.
yeah.
But I think like the
If you
side
have
this thing,
an
if you don't
accident
have
and
you don't have the helmet, I think that could
would
deter
fuck
you
up your
from
insurance.
getting the full, getting the insurance. But yeah,
I like how we started this podcast.
Scoot.
That was so random.
The e-scooters.
But yeah, man, how's everybody's week been? Shams, let's start with you.
What did I do? The kids stressed me,
As usual.
as usual.
Mhm.
I'm ready for June 29th. That's about it. And then my weekend was like chill. So it was a long weekend. I was ready to say, have a great weekend. I won't see you till Tuesday.
yeah.
Okay.
So it was amazing.
I mean, how's your weekend? Or weekend.
Yeah, it's been long.
Weekend.
Yeah, it's been long. Today is the only day I had off. So even I was working on the weekend, and I also went outside after work. So
It was in the
everything
streets.
continued. Yeah, everything continued, and here we are. But but I'm still chilling. It was actually a vibe weekend. I don't gotta complain.
I had a good week-ish. Yeah, I had a good week, and I had a good weekend. What did
I saw you did, should I say it? The premiere.
Oh yeah, I did a Little Mermaid. So
How was it?
my 9 to 5 affords me certain things.
Allows him to
Oh,
go.
so you guys went to the
Yeah, we did the Little Mermaid
The Canadian
premiere.
premiere.
Yeah, the Canadian
Yeah.
premiere. Yeah, it was good, man.
Yeah.
Celebrity.
It was fun, man. A couple of
I saw.
the guy who does Flounder. Apparently,
Yeah.
the kid, he was there.
He was there. Okay.
Yeah, but it doesn't look like his pictures. He looks very different now. He's
Does
grown.
he?
He's grown. Grown man now.
What's Flounder?
It's the fish
fish.
in
Ariel's best friend.
the movie. Go back and watch it.
I
Uncultured.
never watched. There's no go back and watch it.
The
No
only,
education.
the only mermaid he knows is Mommy Water.
The one that he doesn't want to come close to.
Yeah.
That one is inside the movie too. Yeah.
Oh, for real?
The tentacle ones.
But no, so it was a great premiere. A couple of stars were there, so yeah, it was a dope experience. We worked the blue carpet, did a bunch of activations.
But you didn't get to watch the movie.
No. No. We didn't get to watch.
This guy working in a restaurant, but he didn't get to eat.
Exactly. I mean, I don't know if I would have stayed to watch it, to be honest, just because like you're in work mode and then you have to switch and go watch a movie where everybody's like relaxed and ready to watch. You're just working, right?
Makes sense.
But also I did that. I hosted couple of events over the weekend. Great. Shout out to AJ Styles. What else did I do, man?
Black Bones.
Shout out to Afro Bass. Shout out to Afro Bass. Black Bones was a good show in Toronto.
Man like K.
And then I hosted a 40th birthday.
Fancy, bro. I saw your stories. I was like, that one was the one that you should have invited me to.
Even I was shocked.
You were shocked.
I was shocked.
I'm seeing buckets. It's like Shein package, but you open the package and there's bills.
It was from TD Bank. That's a TD Bank package.
That's how you get it.
Yeah, that's how you get it.
You know we're broke.
Yeah, it's a TD Bank package, bro.
That's how you get. So when they went to what?
So he went to pick up the bills. You went to get the package like a Shein package.
Yeah.
You open the thing.
Fresh.
And it's all fresh bills to spray.
Yeah. Let me break it down for you, right?
Break it down. Don't spare, please. Don't spare.
Just give it
So
to
it's a
him.
40th birthday party.
Mm.
The man is extra. The husband is extra. I don't know why he's extra. So
Extra rich. Or
Extra is an understatement.
the first thing he does, they told me, okay, there's a surprise gift. I'm like, okay, it's gonna be a car. So I'm expecting,
Guess what it was?
I'm guessing a look, or maybe
Guess what it was?
Well, Mazda.
No.
Mazda.
No, go like
got
celebrity vibes. Guess what it was?
Rolls Royce.
Close. No.
It was a Bentley.
No.
That's what I expected. But
Mercedes
it was a Brabus G
It was a
wagon.
Benz. It was a G-Wagon.
It was a Brabus. No. It's a Brabus.
Bad boss G-Wagon.
There you
Brabus
go.
G wagon. That's different.
Bombastic sound.
Then we proceed to the rest of the evening. The brother couldn't make it to the party, so he sent then $10,000 US dollars
To be sprayed.
to be sprayed.
What's $10,000 US a CAD? Like
That's
to
close to 12,
Close to
13
12, 13,
Yeah.
yeah.
thousand Canadian. Then they sprayed it. Then the man doubled it.
20K.
No, he
sprayed 10.
He sprayed
yeah,
another
he did
10.
another
So makes
10.
it 20K.
20K total. So that's 2 people.
Only 2 people that spray. So there's more people that spray money, but just 2 people covered 20K.
Yeah.
That is almost 2 semesters.
That will cover your payment for that G-Wagon.
Bro.
Dre, I hope your little invoice at the end of the night looks so nice.
Nah, they watch.
Everybody was complaining. All the
Anybody
vendors.
that was getting paid.
Even the planner was complaining.
Yeah.
It's like,
How you spraying 10K and you're paying me this?
Yeah, because you already charged them and stuff before you even
so
know
all you
what's
gotta do is ask
happening.
for a tip. Like a waiter.
Was that a good tip? Did you get tipped?
No, you have to ask after. We have to wait.
You have to wait, and by the time you wait,
It was so much
Manners.
money that we had to stop and tell people to clean it because it was a hazard.
yeah.
It was a hazard.
There's a lot.
Then this guy has a why are they have construction on the road and this is where people are having hazard of $10,000 US.
That's why I help you pick
Like,
it up.
it was
different problem. See different problem people are having.
this is for this part of the entire process. So I was with my guy Jeff, right? Mm-hmm. And Jeff, like, obviously we had budgeted how much we wanted to spray.
Yeah.
You know, not to blame Jeff, we'll put an unspecified amount. Mm-hmm. Let's just say maybe you wanted to spray $100.
Yeah.
Could have been more, could have been less.
In the ones.
In the ones.
Mm-hmm.
And I looked at Jeff and said, Jeff, there's no point spraying.
That one is
It doesn't
That one
add. It
is
doesn't
tip.
take away. It doesn't add. There's no difference.
Just imagine people counting or arranging the money and they're doing 100, 100, 100, 100, 100, 100. And they feel one. Hey God.
Like, who wants to stress us right now?
Yeah, literally.
That's
Nah,
wild.
but
I saw dancers too.
they had aerial dances.
No, I saw the naked ones that were dancing on people.
Oh,
Yeah, they had that. Yeah,
naked
yeah.
ones.
Well,
Naked.
It was funny because I wasn't looking
like
at the
bathing
men.
suits.
I wasn't looking at the men. I was looking at their wives.
The ones that were dancing with the
Wait, their wives were enjoying the.
No, their wives were like just like, you know, like
we're
Watching what they are going to
what
do.
they are going to
The 40th birthday party. You know,
Yeah.
the wives was like, yeah, firefighters.
It was really
Big,
something.
strong man.
It was really something.
That's wild.
Congratulations to the lady and her entire
Congrats
family.
to
She
her.
cried
Jeez.
because I would cry.
She cried.
She
I
cried.
pass out.
She cried. Yeah,
She was. I saw the little dabby.
Bro, I think I have to re-strategize my hosting this thing. I need to be a birthday host. It's where is that more than you have to be more than 35.
And it depends on the population that you're inserting yourself in because
No,
there's different 40th. Ask him. He will tell you there's different 40th.
classy
There's-
40th.
And there's I don't know what
You
you're
know,
doing.
we're 40 and young.
But the chances of you having such such an event
At a wedding.
At a wedding,
It's right.
it's slimmer, way slimmer.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, birthdays it is. I'm your, I'm your host.
Nah, but that was fun. That was fun to do that. Shout out. Yeah, it was great. That was my weekend. How about you? How was your weekend?
How was your weekend?
Save the best for last.
My weekend was pretty normal. I usually spend my weekends working out or what the case is, but I had an interview yesterday.
Like a job interview?
Yeah, I did.
Nice.
You know, I assumed it went pretty well. I was spitting pure facts, first of all. I was telling them things about the company that they didn't know about. So it was like I thought I had the job in the bag. You know, at the end of the meeting, it's like, so, you know, if you get a call this evening, just know you're hired. And if you don't get a call, you know,
Keep it moving.
yeah, it kept it moving. So, you win some, you lose some.
I think you overdid it. It's your audacity.
They're like,
Telling
you're
them-
You are too qualified for the
you're
job.
overqualified.
Yeah, overqualified for the job.
Telling them what
Like
they don't
literally,
know.
come on now. Right now, you're
apologize.
competing with the president. Come on now.
For the CEO.
Yeah, you're competing with the people that are writing business statements. This is our goal.
The people that are supposed to be writing your checks.
Yeah.
You came for an entry level position.
Yeah.
Just be qualifying yourself for
CEO.
management role.
Management role.
But then,
Come
you know,
on.
like the problem with that is I don't have the experience to be the management role, you know? So it's like,
But it's like the person hiring you is not looking at, so you're just coming for my job.
you're an enemy.
Yeah.
Enemy number
The
one.
guy's like, this person, if someone can tell you what you don't know about your company, it means they won't take instructions. Like, they're like, nah, I think this way is the better way. So, yeah. But yeah, something that's, you know,
I
worth your time.
apologize
will
to
come.
you, sir.
Oh, well.
You get him next time.
Where do we start? Let's start with shout out to Hilda Baci, a Nigerian chef who
Attempted.
Was it officially
so
given or
unofficially she has broken the
not? Broken the
record
record, okay.
for 100 hours and I think
Of straight
45
cooking.
minutes
Yeah.
cooking for 4-5 days, I think.
Yeah.
4 days plus more.
Yeah. 4 days plus more. And so we're waiting for Guinness
To
officialize
then,
it.
to officially. And I won't be surprised if they don't. It's Nigeria. He's not going to be the first Nigerian to do a record and not get
the recognition.
Yeah, recognition.
The official.
You think they'll find something to say that, oh, that's not how
Man,
it's
like
supposed
with
to
the way the event worked out, I don't know if it's just social media, but like I tried to find like stuff about the former people that had the record.
be? Yeah.
It wasn't a celebration like that.
Mm.
You know, we Nigerians, we took our own turn
They
to
started partying.
Yeah,
it,
partying and
festival,
stuff, so,
all
yeah.
that stuff. So I
Yeah.
don't know, they might find issues with that. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. So
And there was one corner of the video that I saw she was laying down. I don't know if she was getting a massage. I don't know what she was getting, right?
Yeah.
So it's like even Guinness tweeted and like we will review the facts
Yeah.
and we'll do so. They're,
As in, like,
they're
was she
gonna go
supposed
inside.
to be doing that? Was she
yeah.
supposed to be
yeah,
like,
so there's a lot of things to
Makes sense.
cover.
So what was the criteria, if you don't mind me asking? Like,
That's what we don't know.
We don't really necessarily know, but from what I heard was she had to cook for 24 hours and get like 30-minute breaks.
24 hours?
Well, I don't know how long it's supposed to be, 12, 24 or whatever.
And get a 30-minute break and then just
Yeah.
continue cooking and stuff.
But
So
how long was the previous record?
The previous record was 80,
86 or something.
84, 86.
Yeah.
Okay. So she's supposed to beat that record, but
Beat
she
that.
had a certain amount of breaks that she could take.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to cook straight.
stole the blow.
And your food is going to taste that good because apparently the food was good.
Yeah.
It
When the
was?
food's at 4 a.m., what she's cooking at 4 a.m. is still good.
Damn.
That's what I would have been there for. And I think that's what 98% of people were there for.
Yeah, they were at capacity every
Yeah,
day.
they were at capacity every day. They had
They
to
just
announce.
wanted to eat.
They had
Yeah.
to announce on
I
their
was-
social
I turned
media
up.
that we are over capacity for people that
Stop
are planning
It
to
turned
come.
into
Yeah,
it turned into a festival.
yeah. 4 days running. The governor of Lagos State came to visit.
That's wild.
Everybody,
That's amidst all the celebrities that came in and social media influencers, all of that.
The one
But-
thing that was funny to me is that when she finished and they walked away, you see the part of the video where you just see the flood everywhere. You don't see anything, like the car is driving away,
Oh.
and it's just the street is fully flooded.
No.
Flooded.
No, I
There's
didn't see
like
that.
full flood, like water
Because it
everywhere.
rained and stuff. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
And I was like, wow, this is supposed to go in Guinness World Record. It's supposed to go online, no?
Damn.
Yeah, that's how I know the food was good. There was a little bit of suffering around the area.
That's true, because that's where the best food
That's
comes
where the
from.
best food comes from. But I think the other thing that's happening with it is the fact that other people are not coming out. I didn't even know there were these many chefs that are tempted to break
her record.
Is for fun, for
record.
entertainment.
So the lady who she broke her record apparently came out and said she's been training since December.
Yeah,
so she's going to break,
do more. Yeah,
to do more. She's going to break.
And then Nigerians attacked her. Nigerians not attacked her. So she commented again.
Shouldn't she enjoy the record for a bit though? Like, you know what it is to? There should be
when did she break it? Hasn't been some time. I mean, from when?
It has been like what, a year or two?
Oh, it hasn't been that long.
It hasn't been that long. Yeah, because
I don't know. I didn't know when.
Like the person before her.
Yeah, the person before her. I think.
Bro, and actually, there's like evidence of she doing different things to prep herself. So people will go on her page and be like, this woman done the prepare from time and stuff like that. And she even came out like she had is similar to a TED talk, but I don't know whatever she was on. So she kind of it was during that whole 4-day span. I think it was the second day or the third day that she was doing that talk. So she spoke in Hindi or the language, right? And she was like, oh, by the way, right now, a Nigerian woman is, working towards breaking the record. She was bigging her up and she put on the thing on the projector. Like right now she's at 80 something, whatever. And people clapped and or whatnot, right?
I love that.
So that was,
nice.
that was a pretty good spot.
Solidarity.
Who's calling you?
Put them on the bus.
Phones off in the booth.
Put it here. Put it here.
You don't know who it is.
They don't know what time it is. They don't know what time it is. Put it.
Nah, I can't do this.
You can't put it.
I can't do
You
it to this
can't put this
person.
one.
You can't do it to this person.
Nah, I can't do it to this person.
Bombastic side.
What was I gonna say? Yeah, so I love that solidarity for women, beginning up other women. So she's probably gonna break that record. She's been training apparently. But yeah, I wanted to ask, right? If you guys, actually, I'll read this first, right? Because I did some research and apparently there's some crazy ass records that exist. Let me start with.
You guys have those books in the school, the Guinness World Records?
Yes.
I saw them, but I never read them.
Well, here or back home, we used to jump on those every time we went to the library, and you could see all the crazy ass records in there.
Yeah, but there's some very, very weird records.
Wild ones.
I came across, like, according to this list, it's supposed to be like the top 10 or whatever. Most children delivered at a single birth to survive.
8.
In 2021, a woman delivered 9 children.
9 in one go.
That ain't coming out of me. I'm sure it wasn't. It's not as easy as because if it was that easy, everybody would be giving
it can't be that easy though.
No.
Apparently, I didn't even know that.
Did she had to have like a C-section or something, right? Like they had to be taken out. There's no way she sat and
I
pushed.
don't know. I guess.
But where is the babies inside? 9.
Yeah.
Have you ever? I've seen some pictures of ladies.
They're very small.
Like triplets all together look humongous. So could you imagine her with like
9?
I find they're called nonuplets.
Nonuplets.
Yeah, nano. Yeah, no.
Yeah,
At this point, I feel they're making names up now for plets. Like
This next one, longest time breath held voluntarily in 2021. Some guy, and these are European people, man. Someone held his breath for 24 minutes, 37 seconds.
24.
Is the person's name there?
Voluntarily.
Budimir Sobat.
So there's this thing called outer body experience. This guy has cultivated a technique where his spirit left. Exactly.
He went travel.
Yeah, he was living a whole life. He was living a whole life for 24 hours. 24 minutes. That's a lot. You can't hold your breath for 30 seconds. Bro, this is 24 minutes.
We should actually try it. Let's try it right now.
You and who?
You can hold it.
I might be asthmatic, so let's stay at this first before we continue.
The crazy thing was the thing says longest time breath held voluntarily.
I feel like he chose.
He chose.
Yeah, he chose to do it.
It's like nobody questions. He's like, you could die from this, right? Like,
yeah.
He's Aquaman.
He's really is, bro.
Heaviest train pulled with a beard.
I knew it was a beard. Like it was always the beard ones.
I actually would have thought it was balls.
There was a year I remember opening it like 2010 or something, and the guy pulled a car
with a balls,
and it was like the picture was so funny because he was in squat position pulling it from this way, so it was like
Squeezing. The muscles that you have to work. How do you work those muscles?
I can think of a lot of ways.
You need a person. You have to.
Wow.
Dre.
Wow, Mr. J.
I don't know how to walk your cows.
Or your feet. Or your feet.
But you see that one?
You can walk the balls, all right? Oh my God, pull a whole train of women.
Yeah, it starts with the strokes.
Men. That's all I have to say.
Men. Exactly. What's the next one?
Don't even go back to the record.
Longest stand-up comedy. I know I was telling somebody about this
You
one.
should try and break that one.
Nah, I'm good. I'm good, man.
How long was
It's
that?
like 5 days.
Longest stand-up comedy show by an individual. He performed for 40 hours and
Jesus
8 minutes.
Christ.
So 2 days.
Basically.
And
yeah.
was it
Just
always
wait,
funny?
What scroll?
We don't know.
What scroll did he use to write
I
the
have no
jokes?
idea,
And
man.
just how much improv did he have?
His name is
did he
David
have to do?
Scott from the US.
And the people that stayed there with him, because for you to
Nah,
perform, you have to
nah,
have some
you have to-
audience.
Nah, you have to record it.
Your people just come and be going.
Yeah.
Come on,
He
man.
has
Yeah,
to
he
be an
had
in
to
and
be
out
like
thing.
at the side, like or like an open show, and the door said, "Come in and see him try to break the world record."
Yeah, something like that.
Somebody said, "Are you sure it wasn't lie down comedy?"
Because I've been happy.
40 hours to tell the jokes, man. Nah, you're not that great. And there's nobody that's that funny.
Even
for
Kevin
40
Hart can
hours.
beat that.
Oh my God.
This one is weird.
Can you imagine just talking on stage? Just talking for
Your mouth
40,
not even
for
just
40
talking.
hours.
It's talking to make other people laugh.
And talking to make other people laugh.
Strangest diet. During his lifetime, Michael Lotito, known as Monsieur Mangito, ate metal and glass throughout his lifetime, beginning in 1959.
When did he die?
late 1959.
1960.
1960.
So, they said when they
Like I said on our last reel, English is not our first language.
gastroenterologist
Gastroenterologist.
x-rayed his stomach. I'm never going to say that word again.
That was as difficult as pulling a truck with your butt.
X-rayed his stomach and described his ability to consume 900 grams. That's 2 pounds of metal per day. What?
Per day.
Yeah. His diet since 1966 included 18 bicycles, 15 supermarket trolleys, 7 TV sets, 6 chandeliers, 2 beds, a pair of skis, a low-calorie light aircraft computer.
Okay.
My question,
No.
how does he shit?
Does he shit?
In a bag. Everything slides out like a slot
Like,
machine.
how does it come out?
a coins?
Because
That
shit
means
is
his
metal.
intestine will not be metal plated at some point.
But I was wondering if he ate them in like solid bars,
Or is it like crumpled that it's powder?
it had to be powdered.
It can't be regular. Like you can't.
Apparently, he died in 2007 of
Makes sense.
natural causes.
2007
Wait, when was
of
he
natural
born?
causes.
Well, beginning in 1959, so before 1959.
So he couldn't be like just eating metal from birth. So
So at some point he transitioned
he
to that.
lived a very long life.
Yeah, for someone who was eating metals and thing.
Nah, man.
2007.
He's the real Wolverine. What?
He really is.
R.I.P.
So what's a low calorie
Calories.
Cessna light aircraft? What's that? Who decided that a plane?
A plane has calories. The computer has calories.
I guess it depends on the metal you use. It's lightweight.
Wow.
What's lightweight metal?
I don't know.
Alloy.
Aluminum foil.
Aluminum.
That's exactly that.
Longest attack of hiccups. Charles Osborne
I
started
can't do that one.
hiccuping in 1922 while attempting to weigh a hog. He was unable to find a cure. But he led a normal life, which he had 2 wives and fathered 8 children with hiccups.
Now he just did too much.
He continued until a morning of February 1990. What?
It's just randomly
He
stopped.
died.
No, he was hiccuping till 1990.
He stopped and he lived.
That's for almost 70 years.
That's almost 70. How many children?
It's
8.
He was
I would think it would be more because during sex, you not hiccup, you can just come. Imagine you're getting the ease of you to try to control your movement as well. You're like,
She didn't have to do too much.
yo.
Well, I guess
That's
it makes
crazy.
sense.
Backyard bats.
Yo.
Most consecutive one-finger push-ups in 1992.
He's not Bruce Lee.
What's his name?
London's Paul Lynch. Paul Lynch is his name.
So just like that.
Yeah, performed 124 consecutive one-finger
124.
push-ups.
Shit.
I can't but do one. Poor thing.
One finger. I can't even. Yeah.
Imagine this finger game.
Strong.
Bro, that guy is doing things. That guy has been doing things, bro. Damages, bro. Strong. So 120 push-up.
Girl,
Now you just start.
all of you.
Even if you just do slow motion counting 1, 2, 3, by the time we get to 120,
No, but
you have seen paradise.
But the finger is so strong that just one tap can get
one
you
tap
off.
and just oof. It'd be like Goku when the head just flame up like this. You go Super Saiyan. You're like you're possessed.
Come.
Imagine if this guy is that guy that has hiccup plus combined with that guy that be eating metal.
Oh,
Imagine all of this in one
his
body.
finger would turn metal. Like it would just do Wolverine one time. It just go.
This one is crazy, and this is the last one. Most lightning strikes survived.
I saw that
The only
somewhere.
man in the world to be struck by lightning is made up 7 times.
You got struck by lightning.
7 times. I survived.
Is that what that movie is made after? The one that you could watch on TikTok with the guy that's like solid white.
Is it?
Or like his mom got struck by lightning and he came up with like supernatural powers. And then,
To resist.
No, I haven't seen that one, but I know the movie you're talking about. His attraction for lightning.
He has attraction for life.
he's the one that eats
Bro,
the metal.
That guy is.
That guy's
Yeah, I was
He's
thinking
the one that
guy
eats the metal.
Yeah, I was thinking
He's a
that guy too.
satellite, that's all.
Why would you chase lightning?
But he seems like bad luck. Like, don't stand next to
No, he be chasing it or the lightning just strike it by mistake.
He has
Oh,
to
he
chase
attracts
it.
it. He attracts it.
So did he attempt to break this record or just
Let me read
happen?
it. His attraction for lightning began in 1942. He lost his big toenail with the first one and was resumed in 1969, where he lost his eyebrows. In July 1970, his left shoulder was seared. On 16th of April 1972, his hair was set on fire. On 7th August 1973, his new hair with fire
He went to
set
Turkey.
on fire again.
He went
Was
to
set on fire
Turkey to
again.
do hair transplant.
and his legs were now seared. On June 5th, 1976, he injured his ankles. And on 25th of June 1977, his chest and stomach burned. He had like stomach burns and chest burns. In September 1983, he died by his own hand, reportedly rejected in love. So lightning,
Lightning did not kill
Lightning did
him.
not kill you.
It's love.
breakfast.
You see, woman. Breakfast kill him. Fear who never chop breakfast.
It's himself because he said his own doing. Didn't he say that?
It's because of love now.
No.
That he
Nothing
now
could
took
kill
his
him.
own life. Nothing could kill him.
Thunder.
Thunder fire. You curse somebody. Imagine cursing that guy. Thunder will fire you there.
It's already
Be like,
dead.
I actually went there yesterday.
She was probably too tired of him.
I was there yesterday.
What?
No
That's
way.
crazy. That's crazy. If this is not the ultimate script
And this guy is not Shongo.
of women.
No. I'm telling you.
Oh man, that's crazy. I wanted to ask you guys, if you guys had to set a record, what would you guys set? What would be the record you'd aim for?
The most amount of sleep you could do.
Why did that alarm?
Let him go
He
off.
tried to wake you up.
I'm so sorry.
He tried to wake you up from that stupid
It's a
sleep.
good timing though.
I'm sorry.
alright.
I want to, if possible, I don't mind longest time playing football. I don't mind it. Because to be honest, as Africans, we don't go home early. Once we start playing, they play about 3-4 hours going like
You
this.
should look it up though. You see how
They probably have
3-4
that.
hours is nothing.
Yeah, it's nothing. I've seen people that did joking and stuff and all just juggling. There's actually a kid that has like almost 9 Guinness records from different techniques of football that he's doing. Both joking as with a partner as well.
Yeah.
You know, passing ball and around it. There's a kid that has almost that 9. So I'm like, if there's anything, because I feel like football is what I enjoy playing more, even though sometimes I'll be feeling pain because bro, I'll get injuries sometimes, but you still be playing ball. Anybody that loves ball know that shit. But anything else, I can't be suffering through that for hours and hours or like whatever period of time that is.
I think mine would be I want to say most food acquired or consumed.
Either acquire it or you consume
This
it.
one does not eat.
Most longest time going without food. There probably is that
The
going now.
longest
You
time
beat that one
fasting.
faster than you would do, yeah.
Yeah, I thought that or playing pool. Like you have to be
Oh,
a
yeah, playing
sport,
pool,
man.
yeah.
Like playing
Yeah.
pool. Like anything that's just cause bodily harm. I'm not there for it, man. Like
Yeah.
lightning strike me 7 times. Just to set the record.
Maya,
It would
what
have to
about
be 8 times because you have to beat it.
Yeah, that one is.
Not so-
And the ice
But
on
you
the
can
cake.
decide to,
And then-
you can decide to set your own record.
Yeah, so I'll do like 8. Then make sure I don't chop breakfast.
Yeah.
That's the
No.
that's
You
the
can do.
goat.
You can do.
That's the good record.
You can. I know you can do it, but you can do like 10.
just make it even.
Just make it, because that was what they did to Baci. Apparently, she was pressured to do the 100.
Just make it a whole
Yeah,
number.
she wanted to do exactly 4 days, which was
Yeah.
96 hours,
96
right?
hours.
But when they got there, it's like, why not make it 100?
It does,
So she did
yeah.
140 something.
I guess it
40
looks
something
more
minutes.
appealing to say 100 hours than to say
Well, she
96.
might as well at that point, you know.
This is
That's
4 hours
such
difference.
such an African thing to do. Let's just break the bar. Let's just destroy everything. That's why we work too hard.
Yeah, you can't just accomplish that. You gotta go past that.
Yeah. It's like why settle for this when you can do this? Why buy settle for one house when you can buy 3 houses?
Maya, what about you? What kind of record do you?
I definitely can't set any record. Doing something for even more than like 2 minutes is be tiring to me, to be honest. But maybe like, I don't know, swimming around the world, swimming to another continent, something like that. Like,
First of all, you swim.
You swim.
yeah, I can swim.
No, why is there a hesitation? Why is there a hesitation there?
There's a stutter.
There's a stutter there.
I said something that I would like to do, not something that I can do.
Okay.
You know, like I want to be edited on TikTok, like as the athlete with the cool moments. Like I want to do the hat trick and then run and say, yeah. that's
You want to
me.
Photoshop your face into
the swimmer.
Yeah, put me on Michael Phelps.
Backyard Bands.
I saw this thing where a Toronto parking ticket car. So the Toronto cars that give parking tickets got a ticket from another parking.
company.
Yeah.
It's okay. You
That's-
gotta
that's
show
dope.
the example now.
That's
no?
dope. That's dope. He has to understand the game.
Yeah.
He has to know at this point, game is a game.
If you go,
Like, yeah. They say who live by the sword.
That's by
dies by
the
the sword. Right?
if you're gonna give the tickets,
Yeah.
make sure you're gonna receive them too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Come on, man. It's just like when you're on the road and police got distracted and hit you in the back and rear end you. Insurance guys come for them. And
Something
Lead,
must
by,
happen.
and
lead
then-
by example.
Yeah.
Exactly. She said lead by example.
Oh my goodness. That's
How
actually
old
tough.
were you when you found out that Pokemon means pocket monsters?
21.
Right now,
What do you mean by that?
20
Pokemon.
pocket monsters.
Yeah.
Like
There's no way.
Oh no, I understand that. I understand the latter part. But are you serious? Are you for real?
Yeah, I just found out. Watching
that's
this
what it means.
Yeah, I was watching this show called this collectible show, and apparently Pokemon means pocket
Pocket
monster.
monsters.
Hey,
That's
It
kind
makes sense.
Yeah.
you know how when I've
of
been
the
hearing
little
Pokemon
Yeah.
since when I was less than 10, I've been hearing Pokemon. So it actually meant Pokemon monsters, isn't it?
I just found out.
Yeah.
Wow.
Backyard Bands.
I saw this thing where Israel Adesanya is being sued by his ex-girlfriend
As girlfriend.
Not even ex-wife.
No.
because they dated for too long.
How long was it?
Eh?
And she felt that part of his success is accredited
thanks to her?
is thanks to her.
How long have they been dating?
Shit, I don't care. It's a girlfriend.
No, but how long? I don't know. Like what they were doing for like 4 years.
And where was his status when they started dating, and what is it
What
when
does
they
that
finished
do with
dating?
anything? You're a
It
girlfriend.
does.
No.
What you mean?
Because you have to think about
If
it from a
her status
standpoint.
influenced his status from them being together, she should get her back.
Do you
No.
know his girlfriend? Do you know?
Yeah, it looks like you're fighting.
that's what we're asking.
How did she influence his status if you don't know his
That's why
girlfriend?
I'm asking.
Were they together for 4 years? We together for 2 months.
Yeah, and what was his status and her status when they
So
started
how
dating?
long is too long before you are entitled
But like-
as the girlfriend?
What we're
to his
asking
stuff?
is it depends on her status before they started.
Yeah, God be like, what happened when they first started?
Yeah. If you were nothing before they started
We can
and
support
she
the
was
man.
something and I pushed you in, I should get my bag too. But if you guys, both of them were nothing, then no.
We can support the man.
Yeah.
Just show us the facts and we'll happily support the man. But,
Exactly.
Wow.
but y'all would like to say that women like to find the little minor details that would cause them to be wrong.
Yes.
If you're wrong, you are wrong.
Facts.
Accept
bro.
it.
So did you find the answer?
She's wild. She's wild for it.
You found
Like,
the answer?
I'm trying to find it.
Oh, you're looking. Okay.
There's no.
You need to do like full blown research to find it.
Like
What's his name? Israel
Adesanya.
Ade what? Oh,
Ade.
Adesanya.
They're saying allegedly started in 2019.
Legal troubles with his
2019 and we're in 2023.
And when did
That's
they break up?
2023.
4 years.
Like even the app.
Who are we talking about again? Sorry.
I think it's a UFC fighter.
UFC fighter. Israel Adesanya, the world middleweight champion.
Takes him to court
The
seeking
only-
half
the
of his
only-
fortune.
The only fighter that has been the world middleweight champion twice.
Is she related to any of these UFC people?
Any of his
Because
competition?
did she get him inside the UFC?
What does that got to do with anything too?
So it's not possible because like Adesanya has been doing UFC way before 2019.
Yeah.
So it's not.
No, it's not.
Okay. So there's no connection between her and UFC.
Not that I see.
Okay, so she's in the wrong then.
Nah, like, you know, the funny thing is how this conversation can be entertained in
What
this
do you
day
mean?
and age.
Why?
Like, why would you, like anything X, like, it's funny when it's like, if it's a married couple and you guys are, in fact, if it's a married couple, but you guys separated before, like, and then now somebody got a film and you're coming back, it's already a wild claim that like you're coming back after your divorce has been settled and everything, and you not think, oh, by the way, now he's getting more famous and he's getting richer. I think I still deserve something from his current status, even though we ended some time ago, right? It's already wild enough that is, and now you were just a girlfriend. You weren't, if you didn't make fiance.
Well, I don't. From what I'm reading, I don't think she's asking for what he's making now. She's asking for whatever his half of the fortune while they were
No.
dating.
He feels responsible for the man he is right now.
Yeah, whatever he's right
For
now.
whatever
for
he is
him
right
being
now.
the like middleweight champion and all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She feels responsible for part of his career.
Okay.
I see her point here.
Do not.
She's I see her point. She's a real estate person. So she's
Did she buy the land? They set the stage on.
She invested.
I
She's treating-
sponsor him. I want my band.
So she bought.
she's treating him like a property.
She flipped.
She flipped him.
She sold.
She sold. So now that
She's
property
trying to
is
get
sold.
her
Yeah,
investments back.
yeah.
Show that commission.
For a commission.
Well, I wish them well, man.
Nah, do not. Yeah, no. Let's keep it a buck.
But if they were married, would
That's
it be
a
the
wild
same
shot.
thing?
If they were married, that's why I said it's something that can be entertained, right?
how do you know
Because
she-
you can go back and say, oh, maybe the lawyers missed something.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they missed a property or a type of investment that was done when they were together, right? That it didn't come into fruition, but they did it when they were together. Now it makes
Mm-hmm.
sense to come to claim for it. Okay, now let's revisit the case and stuff like that, right?
But how do you know she didn't support him in a different way by like having him stay with her in the house if he didn't have enough money to get his own house?
When has that
Having
been a
him-
criteria for anything? When has that been a thing? So you can go and support anybody. Any man could support any woman. Any woman could support, and you're
But
going
it's his
even
own fault
as
for not
friends or
claiming
whatever.
it because he can do it, no?
But
he's in the
that
right
has
to
never
do it
been
in
a
the
criteria.
same-
The criteria has been when married or common law.
Mm-hmm.
That has always been the criteria. So where has that been a criteria for just relationship?
No, I'm not
That
saying.
has
I'm
never
just saying
been.
in general. Like, what if she's looking at it in a way of I supported him, what if they consider themselves as common law? How do you know? Maybe the news is calling them girlfriend and boyfriend because they're not married, but they are considered common law because they've been dating for
Yeah, but
a
what's the
certain amount
common?
of time.
What that's the thing? I think common law laws apply differently everywhere.
Yeah.
If it was Canada, she's most likely entitled. If they have bills,
To what it is.
Yeah.
If they have bills,
But
in their name
that is
and
not a
stuff.
term that you want to miss when you're presenting an issue. Common law is going to be there in capital letter. It's going to
And
be
this is
there.
and apparently this is happening 2 years after they've
2
separated.
years after they separated.
See, I didn't know that part.
Yeah.
That's what, like,
So how long is too long before you think you just acquire or you deserve something?
Each relationship is different.
But what do you mean? How long is too long? Like after the breakup, or how long is too long of the dating?
Of the dating.
That I deserve something.
Yeah.
Like deserve something like what? Like
Like,
Compensation.
yeah, the person becomes a star. Let's say you start
It
dating
depends on how
somebody,
we're.
and the person becomes a star.
It
you guys
depends.
dated for?
It depends of what I contributed to this situation
And
to
what
get
the
him.
situation is.
So you feel like you have to also contribute to the situation before you feel like your words.
I can't just come and take your money just because you went. No, that has nothing to do. But
No.
if I put work into helping
Into,
you
yeah.
to that, then yes, I think
So
I
when-
deserve some type.
When you say work, like staying at home, being a stay-at-home wife, kind of thing.
If I'm the one preparing your meal plans, if I'm the one taking you places and you're not driving, if I'm the one that's considered putting in work for someone, no? Is it not?
But doesn't it have to be like a thing on paper? Doesn't it have to be like
If you're smart enough, you would put it on paper.
If
exactly?
you're smart enough, but if you didn't put it on paper,
Yeah,
you can
out of the
argue that.
kindness of your heart.
Yeah, you can argue that it was a voluntary thing. It was
Yeah.
the kind of, you didn't tell me, oh, all this that I'm doing, when you get rich, you're gonna have to pay me for it and stuff like that,
the
right?
same way the guy held his
Yeah.
breath voluntarily
For 24 minutes.
24 minutes.
Yeah. You know, this is why men don't actually appear in good scenes. I just learned recently that you have not actually seen a lot of men on body cream, lotion type of adverts. You only see them in pain reliever drugs.
No, because men are not sexualized the way women are, which is why. So when a woman is rubbing her cream and lotion, it's a lot more appealing than
More
it is when
appealing.
a man is doing it.
And then when a man is taking Panadol or like Advil, he's like,
Because
it
you
looks
guys
like
are-
that medicine is working.
Because you guys are babies when it comes to pain tolerance.
Honestly.
So it makes more sense that if it works on
Look,
him, it would
Dre
work on
looking at
everybody
me.
else.
But I bet any two of you, as you get sick, y'all are so cranky.
Have you seen me sick?
That's what I said.
I have.
You
You
have.
are a baby, and you are a baby.
And I don't know
How is
what
cranky
you mean
and
by
baby
baby.
the same thing?
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
It's the same
No,
thing.
cranky
When
is
you're-
like you're
when
nine-
you're-
When you say cranky, who do you think you're describing? A baby.
on my own podcast.
I'm surprised you didn't say I will mute you.
I don't
remove
think
your
babies.
mic.
I don't think babies are cranky.
What do you think they are?
You haven't had a baby
Annoying.
yet.
Melancholy? Sad?
They are cranky.
What?
When they're hungry or sleepy or thing.
Yeah, that's it. Now you're hungry. You're
Dre, so many baby hungry and
And when
crying. You
they're
can
sick, they're
say,
cranky.
You're so annoying. Get it yourself.
I mean, I agree. I'm a baby when I'm sick.
See?
I can't lie.
So that's why when the men,
Avoid me. I'm a baby, yo.
Which is why
when a man sees another man take it, say, yeah,
you're like, that
I
one is
No,
gonna
understand.
I think I actually.
But that has
changed
nothing to
it
do
quite
with
well.
tolerance and pain. Sick is sick.
No. I think generally men can take a lot of pain.
Oh,
No, that's for sure. That's for sure. I feel that.
Amina,
Especially
Kent or
Amina,
Ken?
Amina,
Can't.
Kent.
Amina.
No, he's agreeing with
Make
us.
sure. Okay,
He's saying Kent.
no, I'm saying
Like
can
cannot.
because
just saying. Watch what you say on this
biologically men, women be
Or
they be already wired to take a lot.
Yeah,
but we do take a lot in different ways.
but that shouldn't take away
What
from
you
the fact
guys-
that we should be treated the same way that you guys are treated when you're in pain.
Huh?
No, nothing stops that. Now we actually take care of
No,
we
it does
actually
stop
take care.
it.
We actually do take care of people when they're getting sick. Then we get taken care of.
What do you?
Men.
Yes, no.
Hi, the lies.
Quote me on that. Quote me on
Shamsi,
that.
these men go through one situation in their life, and it's like, I am Batman.
I am
For the
Batman.
rest of their life, and they're
But
like,
who is not Batman?
Like,
Who is not-
no, but I feel like men like take that one situation in their life, and then that's how they ride the wave from here on out. Like everybody gets treated the same way from that one point.
True.
And like a woman could just take that one moment and grow as a person, and just
Do better the next time.
the men just say, you know what? Every time it happens, I'm gonna do the same thing. Keep it.
I don't
Why are
know.
you? Why are you
I
so?
don't know
pained?
which man.
I don't know which man. It's like, why are you? Why, sister? What happened?
It's not like that over here.
It ain't like that over here.
I apologize.
What? We as Africans, we've been taught to scale up. It's a business principle.
Yo, I saw one place where like the Bachelor show, right, and all that. So apparently the creators are trying to do a new series, for older people,
Like older bachelors.
and they
How
want to call
old?
it the Golden Bachelor.
Golden.
Yeah, so that's what they want to call it, the Golden Bachelor.
Instead of saying senior citizen, just say golden.
Come on, senior citizen
They'll
sounds
feel-
older.
they'll-
No, but I
feel-
feel like that's what you describe anybody, like your golden years of 100. You know, that's the front, the leaflet for the party, for the 100th birthday.
You want to find the shiny moments for them. You want to find the shiny.
So what's the aim for them to find love?
Yeah, the ones that can find out and they're old.
It'd probably just be like 50 years and older, but the same show.
Yeah, literally.
How's that TV gonna look?
Imagine seeing your auntie or
You see some
or
nice,
even say single moms or single dads or whatever.
some bald.
Their kids are not seeing them.
And the flirting.
Now, if you're into like cougars and shit, might be your show.
It might not be cougars though.
But if it's a golden bachelor, you ain't gotta be golden bachelorettes to go with him, you know?
True.
There's the ladies that putting on their church dresses and getting down their pumps. Trying to find some love.
Some love.
I mean,
If they have to come to that show, they better ditch that church dress or whatever.
I mean, they have to do it for the show.
They have to do for the show.
Damn. Yes, man. There's a lot.
Don't sleep on them though. Some
Man. There's some fetish people out there.
maybe some MILF looking ones though. Some
That's what I'm saying, man.
But they can't be dressing like that hot, you know? Because you're still trying to entertain the
Do
people
your
at that
age,
age.
But there's the freaky those. ones
What's the point of coming on the TV show if you're
on the
not going
TV?
to
Spice it up,
It
yeah.
depends on how they want to portray.
Sexy church dress.
It depends on how they want to portray the people. Like, are
Give
you
a
coming
little-
in to be you?
Give a little slit.
You have that long dress like this, and
I'm
that
pretty sure that
slit is only to the
50-year-old
knee.
bachelorettes or whatever
is like-
keeping up with like the times. Like
These are probably the ones that work out, you know, the ones that look really good.
You see
Or the
them with
plastic
the
surgery ones.
with the hints of gray hair, you know, still wearing them
And she
Lululemons
has
and stuff.
rock solid abs. Like,
Oh, by the way, Lululemon is the devil. See that this
How did you flip it to that? Why is Lululemon the devil?
because my workplace, we're like literally in the middle of a plaza and there's a gym right next to
Yeah.
it.
So you just see Lululemon everywhere.
Yo, I had this guy cut my hair right recently. In Mississauga.
bro, Dre had to call me personally. He had to call me after coming out of the barber shop.
So wait, that's a different story.
That's
entirely.
it.
But do you know this guy took a break to run across the street to go holler another girl?
Because she was wearing Lululemon.
Because I mean, I don't know if it's Lululemon, but she
But
was
it
wearing,
must
she
have
looked
been.
good and she was wearing like
Yeah.
jean
Yeah.
tights and all that
Yeah.
stuff. And then like,
That was probably his only chance. His only chance to get a shot.
Because he didn't know where he was going to see her.
and then he came back and said, "Yo, man, look at that." I'm like, "Bro, I need my haircut, man."
That's why he messed it up.
You know,
he messed it up.
When he came back, he was not out of focus. It was not out
yeah,
of focus.
definitely that Lululemon definitely.
So he messed up your haircut.
Fam.
He probably daydream and couldn't Dre's hair and said,
I called him in, I was crying, man. I was like, yo, man.
The bastard.
I was cranky. That was when I was cranky. That was when I was cranky.
Did you pay her?
Yes.
yeah,
You
because
fucked up.
I was in Mississauga, fam.
I'm not paying you.
I don't play with Mississauga and Brampton people,
bro,
man.
that's how you will not
I'm in
come
no
back.
man's land.
Please come back to the Durham region.
Nah.
Dre would have to literally skate from there when he's done.
Damn.
Nah, man. That's crazy. It's crazy. I was going to actually play this thing for you guys and get your thoughts on it. 1 second.
What is it?
Find it. Let me play it now. It's a revelation that was made by a fellow female woman. I believe that's what she identifies as.
A feminine woman. Is it a feminine woman or a masculine woman?
Guys, your chance of a happy marriage after 10 years goes from 80% to 25%.
Sorry. Let's go back.
Did you know if you sleep with more than 5 guys, your chance of a happy marriage after 10 years goes from 80% to 25%?
Why?
Why?
Yeah,
Why? Because the more men you sleep with, you lose your ability to bond with each one.
Pair bonding.
Yeah, it's pair bonding. So if you sleep with one guy, you're going to compare the next guy to him. If you sleep with 10 guys, you compare all 10. If you sleep with 20, you compare all 20.
And guys hate being compared to other guys.
Well, they hate being, but it makes you more divorced. Like,
Yeah.
You're not likely to be divorced, but you're more likely to leave if you did that because you're with your husband thinking about the last 10 guys that maybe weren't as good as the one you married.
Is this the pearly white? Something like that?
I don't know, man. It's called Mindset Advice is what I saw.
Oh.
I think.
I see what she's saying.
I see what she's saying as well, but
Because I understand the whole energy transferring with each person that
that would depend
having.
on the woman, wouldn't it?
Yes, it would depend on whether they actually believe it. They're actually into that because some people don't care for it, so there's no connection. But some people, when they have sexual intercourse, they're fully into it. So the emotion, the energy is like transferable.
Yeah.
That person can be affected by the amount of people and the comparison.
Yeah. And I think that would be a lot of women, because general notion is like women are more emotional, right?
Yeah.
But obviously there are people that are detached from it, right? So, and if you're in the category of the more emotional people and you sleep with more people, that is something that could happen.
Times are changing though. So like the percentage is like close to flipping, where there's less emotional women than than
that.
Because women are starting to follow the rule of what men used to do, which is I'm just gonna have my fun, and then when I'm ready to settle down, I'll settle down.
Yeah.
Or they are also open to doing polyamory type
exactly
shit. Yeah, because I feel like that could be a solution for people who want to settle down but don't want to lose the attachments of some of the stuff they've had, right? So you find that they.
But I see what she's saying when it comes to like the comparison thing and all that stuff. Because
would it be offensive though? Like, would someone find that offensive?
It is offensive.
Like someone who might have not saying, like someone who might have not had the chance to control something like that, you know, like in a different type of situation might find that statement offensive. Like they might never ever find love in the end, and then it might turn into depression. I don't know. I might be deep in it too much.
No, it does make sense, because the thing is, the woman might not have known herself really well, but subconsciously she find that you have to go to different people for different problems of your life.
Yeah.
Right? Or even when it comes to sexual, it might just be one person gives head better than the other. One person's dick game is better than the other. One person's finger game is better than the other. And you might be in the 3 or 4 different types.
Teachable things.
They are all teachable things.
Like sex,
but like
if
I
it's
said,
something that's not teachable, then that's a different situation.
Yeah.
But if they are teachable, and you have a person that is open
to learning about it,
to learning and hearing the criticism.
That's the sexual part.
And that's the problem with
that's
men.
the sexual part.
They don't like to be criticized when it comes to the sex part.
But that's also that's what I'm saying. That's the sexual part.
Yeah.
But the more emotional part, like, because there are some people that you might have better conversation on certain topics with.
Yeah.
That you might not. Yeah. So that could play a big role. So
but I think they're not talking about the whole conversation. They're talking about the sex part. The having sexual partners part.
Yeah.
I would like to say that she's talking about it just from the woman's perspective.
Yes.
And growing as a person in relationships.
It's tough.
Everything about you today has been growing.
I did tell
for women. For women.
Men don't grow.
For men, it's like once that one thing happened, bam, he's locked in.
You're staying where you are.
No, I want to say that the younger men nowadays like to just ride. I feel like eventually they will come to a point where they're men like you guys, where they've grown and, you know, they could change that, you know, one moment in life. Yeah. So
because they were there before.
Yeah.
Wait.
Well, I'm not gonna say me and Shemzi were not at that point.
How did you see me? Where did you see me there? Where did you see me there? Wait, what do you mean by
I was trying to say Shemzi.
No. This is not BB gun.
What?
What do you mean by the way there before?
Explain. Where did you see me?
Where did you see me?
Of mind.
Do you know who I am?
I didn't mean specific state of mind. I'm seeing like the growth.
At one point, you probably thought you were immature.
At one point, there were some behaviors and some actions that were not, you know, matching up to how it's supposed to be. And now you are recognizing those behaviors more and working on not acting on those behaviors.
It's like becoming mature and becoming an adult and seeing the difference between your childlike phase in life and then becoming
you can't tell me you
a
have
man.
not done that.
But same can be said for ladies.
Yes.
Okay. But I would like to say that.
But ladies mature more.
There's always a but.
Is that the but that ladies mature more than guys?
I retract my statement.
Please. But ladies are growing quicker.
No, but it's true.
But we are more emotionally mature.
Women do advance faster than men. I get, that's not to, you know, because you guys are meant to work. Y'all meant to do the labor, just do that every day and continue.
And you're not thinking about all your emotions and all that stuff.
So I wanted to go back.
Actually, that has been the best explanation for why women mature more than guys. I actually like that because it's always like men are so it's always them that we always it's almost like a disability for guys, right? But that's a good spin too.
It's been a thing of you've been raised to be cold-hearted and tough and strong,
and that's why you guys are the ones that work and go and do the hard things in life. You know, that's why we're in like a patriarchal society.
Tough time never lasts. Only tough.
Let me go back for a second. How do you tell someone? How do you coach a man who's not doing it well
in sex?
Those conversations.
How do you have the conversation? Like, how do you?
You'd first have to ask the man if he's comfortable
with having those conversations.
So when you ask that?
So in the conversation?
No, but like,
if you're comfortable with having a conversation.
No, it'd be like, you know, this might just be like something you guys are doing, for example, and then you're like, you know, are you open to like having conversation about making this a better like situation? Or like,
is this before you guys have sex or after?
This is
you
after. I'd say
you have to test it before you start talking
because
about
I can't talk to you about how your performance is without
before
performance.
No, I mean, like, just in case.
No, that would be crazy.
Imagine I'm not gonna assume that you are bad or that you are good. No, because you have to actually experience it.
Because then the conversation would go bad. Because it's like,
and a lot of guys could actually claim that they are good.
Yeah,
a lot of guys
and then it's
could
like,
do you like? What's your game like? Do you like?
What's my game like?
You talk your shit up like, yo man, like fine, like
I really put it down.
I put it down.
I don't talk my shit a lot like that, but I don't back down either.
Oh, okay.
What do you mean?
If there's ever a conversation about it, I'll tell you I got my shit on lockdown.
On lockdown.
And I back it up. So
who did Zuzu?
Yeah. Shut down.
Backs it up with action. But with the coaching part, I feel like
that just depends on the relationship.
It depends on where you're at. Like, if it's just like a one night stand, I'm not going to tell you how it is unless you ask me. But if you ask me, it's like, do you want the truth or do you want me to sugarcoat it for you?
Right.
Because I can.
We can do both.
Damn. Let me suffering.
It's really just the relationship itself. Because like one night stand, you know, we do it.
I don't really care for it.
It's gone now. But like if it's something continuous that might happen again, it's like,
if it's a long term,
so you want to make sure that every time we do it, we do it good.
Yeah.
Have you ever been in a situation? Have any of you been in a situation where it's like, this is the one guy I want it to be, or like, say, even if it's not a relationship and you just want to have some guy that you go for the sexual, whatever, right? And it's not there yet, but have you been in a situation where you really want it to be there? So you are hoping, even though you don't have the conversation, but you're hoping that this guy gets good. Have you guys been in that situation before?
I have.
Are you the guy?
No, not for me.
Just trying to say like it goes both ways.
It goes both ways.
Yeah,
True. Oh, true. Yeah, exactly.
No, it does go both ways.
Yeah.
It does.
But no, I haven't.
Oh, you haven't yet, have you?
I have.
Yeah.
I think I have been in that situation. And for me, at one point in my life, it was like just saying, you know, this is what men do. They're not meant to have this conversation, just meant to do what they think is good, and like that be
You
it.
just have to accept it.
Yeah. So like,
No.
I know, right? But like,
Yeah.
I've moved on from that and realized that it is both ways still. And but like at one point in my life, it was more of like younger stages, and now entering that world is like, oh my God, like, can I even go up to him and say, you know, do this more, like do that more, like is he
how's he gonna react?
Yeah, like, and I wouldn't want, and I felt like a lot of these times as well that men were still, well, not men, but the one that I might have been with was not mature enough to understand that statement.
Yeah.
So it was always
No, he's just stretching his arm.
I'm stretching my arm.
He thought he's doing.
I thought he was accepting. He was enjoying the fact that she's saying not all men.
Oh, saying no.
No.
No, you're actually right on that. And it's like, I feel like some people can be willing to just based on the type of setting or the type of person they already, because they are the people that are pleasers, and there are people that are like, once they get into that sex, they just want to please themselves and dip.
So,
So those, the latter, they are harder to try to get to teach or whatever.
so
Right?
like, what if you teach during the process? It's like, more to the left.
is that really teaching though?
What
That's
to do,
like
right?
me telling you what to do.
That's coordination, but that's just teaching.
That's teaching.
Because if you're doing that and you're actually what's that communication? That's being vocal. I think there was, I don't know how to say it.
Vocalizing your needs.
Vocalizing your needs and whatnot, right?
right.
But if the guy has sense, if the guy doesn't have sense, you won't learn anything from it. If the guy has sense,
That's
and
learning
you're
on the
doing
job.
that,
What you told
you
me.
remember
learning on the job.
exactly. Remember
called
what the girl
experience.
is feeling like when it's, when you're
don't
doing all of
know.
that.
I
Yeah,
think-
you do.
I feel like teaching is more like, okay, I want you to do
Yeah, PowerPoint.
this. I don't know.
want you to do
That's what I'm
PowerPoint.
saying. No, but that's what I'm saying. Like, you telling him go to left more is like, I'm coaching you to to do this right now, because if you don't do this right now, this will be bad for you.
But
You
maybe,
can't-
maybe it will be taken as teaching if they keep that information in their head and do it the next time without you having to tell them.
Yeah.
But if they don't and you have to tell them again, then it's not teaching.
Then it's not. Yeah.
Because like I feel
You can't
like,
be saying it also like Miss Will, like my
Yeah.
English teacher back in high school. You
yeah,
can't
I'm
be saying it like Miss
this is
Will.
my thought process. Like, okay, we whatever, we hook up and we make love and
Respect the ladies.
Behave yourself.
It
If
is
not,
not just a job.
we make love. Not love, we make love.
we make love. I give you
The
good
Golden
love.
Bachelor.
And then we have the conversation of like,
Yeah.
okay, like this is where my thing is, okay, can we like let's try that.
Let's try that. Yeah. Are you comfortable with that?
I comfortable try that right away. Making sure that I'm
on the
picking up
same
what you're
page.
putting down.
Once you put it exactly. Or you might be the type that like once you're doing, you just make mistake and press one button. Just see how she'll react.
But what I was like, how do we have conversation about the other things? Like, what if you want to try something with a person? Is that the same conversation?
No,
as saying,
that's not the same conversation.
like,
Entering kinks
Yeah, entering,
and things that are outside. You know when you got order, it's like you are now ordering off the menu.
Yeah.
it's like, can I have a little bit of dessert?
That's a
It's like,
different
oh, by
conversation.
the way, since we're talking about
No,
this,
it's not by the way. It's not by the way. That one takes time and reasoning, and that's bribery. That involves bribery.
Yo.
So speaking of like how you ask people for stuff, I wanted to ask you guys, man. I'm going to read a thread, but I want to get you guys. How do you, if you have, ask your, let's say, so if you have had, so I'm going to put it this way: how do you ask your partner for money? And if you haven't, or if you have a partner and you haven't done it, how do you ask a friend who is the opposite sex for money? If you've had, and how?
isn't like in general, or like there's a specific situation as to
Whatever you want to provide.
I feel like what you're asking is like a situation where I need help with something and I don't have the money right now. That's what I feel like.
Go.
Because I could be like, I could get like so I was about to say something like beige. I was about to say, can I get a snap box or something? Well, like, can I get like food? Like, would you buy me food or something? Like, that's a different conversation from saying like,
No, I'm talking like you need help with something. So
Yeah.
like, it's like a sum of money. Yeah.
this is your partner?
Your partner.
Like, are you asking your partner?
Yeah.
Or just a opposite sex
I would
friend?
just send a message, say, hey, this is the situation. I need you, like, I need something. I need a favor from you. Can you send me this amount of money for me? And then it's either
Yes. or no?
you're telling them that you're going to give it back, or you're not in this space to give it back and you're just giving it to me.
You're gonna text. I was gonna say that.
I've done it.
I was gonna say you're gonna text me. I'm like, I'm not dating you, but like if I was dating you, text me, that's disrespectful. You're gonna call me.
So you take it as
Oh, you gotta call me.
Oh, so there was a
Talk it up.
plot twist on the whole scenario. Like, you're not even supposed to message. You're gonna call.
No, it's more or less
it
like,
depends.
okay,
Like if it's a
serious
very,
something,
like,
you can just
no, or
get
if
it
it's a
passable.
very rush thing, like if it's something like that has to be done right now. I'm gonna have a full conversation with you. We're in a relationship. We should be in a situation where I can just have a message with you and tell you this is what it is. I need this. Can you do it or not? I'm not gonna take it any way if you say no, because if you can't, you can't. There's no. So I don't know. Maybe the phone call could work, but
Yeah,
I've done both.
Mm.
Like the whole calling
Okay.
and sending message, and to be
There's no
honest, for me,
difference?
is the same thing.
Wouldn't it take a bit to reply a text message? It depends on what. But if you call on the phone,
If it's the
then-
right person, no.
Personally, I just feel like the message would be to say, can I talk to you about like
Something?
first? And then that's when I would then either call or like, can we meet up? Because I personally, if it was that kind of situation, then
But I also
I want to
feel-
talk about it in person.
But I also feel like in the phone call, it feels like if I'm the one receiving the phone call, I feel like I have no choice. I'm the kind of person that it's hard for me to say no in person. So like if you're calling me, it's very hard for me to tell you no. Like I feel bad telling you no.
Yeah, and then
so
I have
like,
to be like,
it feels like I'm putting you
okay.
on the spot and you have to answer me right then. But when I'm sending you a text message, I'm giving you time to
Open the message.
open it, think about it, think
or
about what
even
you want
you
to
could
say.
even see the message and see what it's about.
Yeah.
And you don't even open it yet and think about it before.
and think about it before you
I'm
give me
just
an answer.
playing devil's advocate, by the way.
No, I know, but like I'm just saying in general because it's the same.
I think I would. if I do come in a situation where it's like, yeah, I can't tough it out because that's what I do on the most part, I will ask still. Be it text message or phone. If I find, it depends on which communication method has been more effective between me and the partner, right? I will use that means, and I will always make it a payback thing, regardless. I will always make it a payback thing because that point is not something that we're voluntarily doing ourselves or spending on each other and stuff, right?
Yeah.
This is like something I need to get sorted ASAP or something like, so I have to. Yeah.
But I feel like if it was my friend or like my partner, I feel like the relationship would have already done like that before. We'd have already like done favors for each other. And like, if we're really that good of friends and really good at partners, that's when I would ask you. But like, if I know me and you were like not close, like if I just met Shemzi, I would be like, I would never ask Shemzi, can you know help me with this, whatever. You have to have like history
some kind of
knowing that I could trust you to ask you, and just know that I'm grateful and will always give it back. You know, like vice versa.
On that note, a lot of situations like that, you find that people mostly ask their friends because most cases they've known their friends more than their partners.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah.
I haven't had
me like, I haven't had a partner for that long, but to be honest, like,
for me, it's easier for me to ask my partners than it is to ask my friends.
No, me.
I would definitely ask
partners then.
I would definitely ask my friends first
because I've never had that much
definitely
partners
ask
to
my
say,
friends
can I ask
only
you
had
for
one.
somebody's?
I only had one, and that one, it's easier for me to ask him for a thing than it is to ask friends.
But it's
also very
I want to
hard
let
for
you know
me.
that. I want to let you know you can come to me for anything, Shebs.
But you know, in general, I don't ask people for a thing.
Yeah, I know.
Like I rarely.
Shebs is the friend that will get you into money problems.
I would too.
Wait, hold on, because people are offering us free stuff, but Shebs wants us to go and pay for things that are being offered to us for free.
Like we are okay taking the free stuff.
No, but it's like thank you so much. But like
I don't like owing people. So if you're giving me, but that's how I see it. If you're giving me free stuff, I feel like you're expecting something from me.
Don't worry, they will come through us before they will come and find you.
Too much.
Who hurt you?
Too many.
Talk to me. Tell me who hurt you. Who hurt you?
That's just how it is.
That's not how it is.
That's just how I see it.
It was like, I'm telling you, that's not.
Like Shems, you have to consider it because right now we want to take this bodyguard role very serious. Now we'll not go outside now. People are willing to offer like, let's do it.
Literally.
People will just come and be like, oh, is that Shems? Yeah, we'll clear the road and be like, Shems, oh, this is our booth. Oh yeah, like, or like, oh hey,
we'll be the group. Okay, we're doing a example. We did the Calgary show. Yo guys, someone is offering us XYZ.
No, thank you.
Shems is like, no, I will do my own.
I'm like, yeah.
I'm like,
that
what?
No, I've just been always in the scenario of being the one.
But like, see what happened in the Calgary thing now. Let me not talk shit.
That is not our fault. That is beyond. That is
that I don't want to be in that situation. I don't like being in those situations like that.
That thing is beyond our control.
Yeah.
Due to unforeseen circumstances.
No.
Based on the logistics.
Due to circumstances.
And that's how I like to take control when you don't even have to put me in that situation. I guess.
Dominos.
I'm just definitely not accustomed to having things done for me. Like I've always been the one.
Are you the first child?
No, I'm the middle child, but first child.
That works too.
Yeah,
you have to figure shit out yourself.
The first child for me was not like I had to be
the first child.
The first child. The first child was.
It's the same for me. Like I'm not used to people doing things for me.
So it's like now, like for example, even with you guys, like going out with you guys and stuff like that, I was like just all in all just shocked. I'm like, people are buying me drinks. And I contributed now.
What a podcast. Don't give me the wrong again.
That was but you know what? That's why my friends like to go out with us.
No, but like
I get messages saying, Chelsea, invite us again.
But no, it's not like I would have never like the first time even going out, I would have still contributed even if you guys didn't ask, because I asked if I could, and it's like it's okay. I'm like,
are you sure?
Are you sure? Like literally, I asked. are you sure? Like, it's not that.
Nah.
Like, I don't know.
Maya-
Something about free
Yeah.
is just scary
It
to
feels
me.
like
Maya-
I owe you something.
Yeah, Maya, I believe in your ministry. Summer solstice is coming. July 1st. July
that?
1st. Summer solstice is a day party.
It's a day party.
Patio day party. One of the livest parties in Toronto.
Happens
in
every
the
year.
summer. Happens every year.
July 1st.
July 1st. So
If you aren't there,
So-
come get up to
we want people that take charge. We want people that don't like getting things for free. We like people that want to,
we want the
they don't take a handout.
contributors.
Yeah.
We want to send you the bill, and you're not questioning
We
us
want-
about the bill.
Yeah, we
you
want-
have to be down.
We want, what do you want?
She's helping
I
you
got it.
advertise it.
Yeah. So we're echoing together.
Okay.
This is one of those conversation commercials on
She's
the
not
radio.
saying she's the person. She's helping you advertise to the audience.
No, we need you. We need you to be the person.
The way she slid out of it, she's like, we want you, not me, we want you.
She has stopped from being
No.
present to holding the banner. Oh, if you're that person, apply here.
Nah, but in all seriousness, like I will go to my friends first, fight with my partner.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't know. I just have this thing. I feel like my partners will just.
The
think.
manly thing to do. The gentleman.
No, the thing is,
to do.
the key here is
I just
the
feel
time.
like I feel like you
The
just
key here for me is time spent with the person.
there's that too.
It's
There's
time
that
spent
too.
with the person. There's no way that I eventually get to a couple of years relationship or almost getting to fiance level or whatever. I will try to talk to you first. And then if we both can afford whatever we are in or whatever I'm in or whatever, then I'll go out. But so my own is a time thing. So far up to this point in my life, like if I've been with anybody, like I'm always go to a friend first if I'm in a bind. And a lot of times I promise you, the partner I have probably wouldn't know what happened.
Yeah, that's
That's crazy though.
the
Yeah.
gentleman.
Nah, like I will try my best to keep it away
Yeah.
from them.
Why?
I don't want to be your problem.
Backyard Bands.
It's that good shit.